So in this lecture we will discuss motion in a straight line, and the article 2.1 says if a particle moves along a straight line with initial velocity u and constant acceleration f. Now this topic which we are discussing about the constant acceleration only, constant acceleration, or you can say uniform acceleration. The ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਰਿਗਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਹੀ ਇਸ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਿਸਕਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ, the motion with the constant acceleration. So अगर particle move कर रहे हैं straight line ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, initial velocity ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ u है. Initial velocity means the starting velocity, ਜਿੰਨੀ velocity ਨਾਲ ਉਹ start ਹੋਇਆ particle motion ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, so that is called the initial velocity, and this is denoted by u. And acceleration is denoted by f. This is the symbol for the acceleration. Then establish the following relations: v equal to u plus ft, s is ut plus half ft square, v square minus u square equal to 2fs. And now what are the other notations? V is the velocity after time t, or you can say it is the final velocity. Small u was the initial velocity and small v is the final velocity, or you can say velocity after time t, and s is the distance. So we have to derive these three formulas. So let us make the diagram of the given conditions. Let the particle move along the line OX. This is the line OX in which the particle is moving with constant acceleration f. When the particle is at O at time t equal to 0, let its velocity be u. So because we are given the initial velocity is u, so we are taking the initial point as O, and the initial velocity here is denoted by small u. At time t, let the particle is at p. So after the time t, let us suppose the particle takes the position p, and the velocity here we are given is denoted by v, and the distance is s. The distance from O to p is s, and let its velocity at that instant be v, or p the upper jehdi velocity hai v hegi hai. Then because in the last lecture I have also shown to you that dv by dt is f. This is the acceleration. The formula for acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. So f is dv by dt, and we are given f is a constant. So integrating with respect to t, we have, when we do the integration both sides with respect to t, here I would get only v, or you can say just cross multiply like this. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ cross multiply ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ कि dv is equals to variable separable ਜਿਹੜੀ technique ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, dv is equal to f dt. So dv the integration होगी v, and f the integration होगी ft, and the constant of integration plus c. Now to find this constant of integration, we have to initialize, we have to consider that point in this on this straight line. इस straight line ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ point ਅਸੀਂ consider ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ v ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਵੀ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਔਰ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ t ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ c ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਇਹੀ ਦੋ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਵੇਰੀਏਬਲ ਹੈ, f ਤਾਂ ਫਿਕਸਡ ਹੈ, ਕਾਂਸਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ, v ਹੈ ਤੇ t ਹੈ. ਤਾਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਇਸ ਮੋਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ v ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਤੇ t ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਉਸ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਅਕੋਰਡਿੰਗਲੀ ਆਪਾਂ c ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਕਰ ਲਵਾਂਗੇ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਅਲੀ. तो ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਇਸ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਸ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਇਹ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਸੀਗਾ t 0 ਹੈ ਔਰ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਸਾਡੀ u ਹੈ. ਸੋ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਅਲੀ when t is 0, v is equal to u. ਸੋ v ਨੂੰ u ਪੁੱਟ ਕਰੋ ਔਰ t ਨੂੰ 0 ਪੁੱਟ ਕਰੋ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. So you will get the value of c equal to u, और c ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਫਿਰ ਉਰੇ ਸਬਸਟੀਟਿਊਟ ਕਰ ਦੋਗੇ, then you will get your first formula. c is equal to u in 1, we get v is equals to ft plus u. So this is the derivation for the first formula defined in the article. Now the second formula, we have to prove s is equal to ut plus half ft square. That means we have to make the relation between distance and time, s and t. For this we will use the first formula, v is equal to u plus ft. We have derived it. So as we know that velocity is the rate of change of displacement, so ds by dt. So v ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ds by dt ਲਿਖਾਂਗੇ and u plus ft. Because ਅਸੀਂ s ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਕੱਢਣੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ v ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਅਸੀਂ in terms of ਜਿਹੜਾ s ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਬਸਟੀਟਿਊਟ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਹੈਗੀ, ds by dt. Now again integrating with respect to t, we get the integration of ds by dt will be s only. U is fixed quantity, constant, so ut, and f is also constant, and the integration of t is t square by 2, and c dash is the constant of integration. Now again we have to find the value of c dash. So we have to check that point on the straight line where we know the value of s and where we know the value of t. So obviously again at the point O we would have t equal to 0 and s equal to 0 because s is the distance. So when the particle is at O point, then obviously the distance will be 0. So s will be 0 and t will be 0. So substituting t0 and s0, we will get the c dash equal to 0. And hence we get this expression s is equal to ut plus half ft square. And this is the derivation for the second formula. Now the third, v square minus u square equal to 2fs. In this relation, we do not have t. We have the relation between v and s. So we will use the expression of acceleration of this kind, v dv by ds. In the previous video, I have also explained this expression for the acceleration also. V dv by ds is equal to f. So now integrating with respect to s on both sides. Or you can say because we have v dv, so its integration will be v square by 2, or you can say variable separable technique use kar sakte hain. V dv is equals to f ds. So v integration hogi v square by 2. F ds means fs and the constant of integration c double dash. So again we have to find a point on this straight line where we know the value of v and where we know the value of s. So obviously it is again at the point O, because here s is 0 and v is equals to u. So initially s is equal to 0 at O and v is equal to u. So we will get c double dash is equal to u square by 2, and substituting the value of c double dash here, we will get this relation. This is the third relation, and you have to remember all these formulas to do the questions. V is equal to u plus ft, s is ut plus half ft square, and v square minus u square equal to 2fs. These three are the basic formulas which we will use in the questions. So now the questions based on these formulas. A point moves in a straight line with uniform acceleration and describes distances a and b centimeter in successive intervals of time t1 and t2 seconds. Prove that the acceleration is this. What we are given this in this question, we are given a particle is moving in a straight line, and particle is moving in a straight line. This diagram you can follow, and it is covering the distances a and b. So let us suppose from O to A is the distance a, and from A to B the distance b. And what does he says? These distances are covered in the intervals of time t1 and time t2. That means from O to A the time is t1, and from A to B the distance the time is t2. We have to find the acceleration. So because we are given the distances, we are given the times, so we will use this formula, s is equal to ut plus half ft square, because in this formula we have distance and time. So according to the available information, this is the suitable formula, so we will apply it. So what we are given from, firstly from O to A, because initial velocity is not given to us. So let us suppose the initial velocity is u, and that is at the point O. So from O to A, this is the motion from O to A. S is equal to A, the distance is A, we are given. Time is t1, because in this part we are given the interval is t1. So t replace ho gaya t1 denal, s replace ho gaya a denal. And what we are doing, because t1 is common from the right hand side, so taking t1 common from right hand side and dividing by this and dividing on the both sides. Why we are doing? Because this u is unknown to us and we have to eliminate it to get this thing. Because on this equation, in this equation, we have two unknown things. One is u and one is f. We have to find the value of f, because in the question he is expecting the value of acceleration. So what we have to do, we have to eliminate the value of u. Then we will get f. Now from motion O to B, we can't take motion from A to B, because at A we don't know the initial velocity, but we know the initial velocity at O, as I have already supposed it as u. So if you take the motion from A to B, then you have to take another u, and that will be not easy to eliminate it. But if we take a common u, अगर ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਇਕੁਏਸ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ u ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਐਲੀਮੀਨੇਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਵੀ ਸੌਖਾ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਐਕਸਲਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਕਰਨੀ ਵੀ ਸੌਖੀ ਹੈ. ਸੋ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਅਲੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਮੋਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ O to B ਹੀ ਕੰਸੀਡਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਐਂਡ O to B ਲਈ ਫਿਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਡਿਸਟੈਂਸ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ A plus B, ਔਰ u ਆਪਣਾ ਉਹੀ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਉਹੀ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਬਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ t1 plus t2. because O to A the time T1C, A to B the time T2C, so time will be T1 plus T2. So ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ U ਨੂੰ eliminate ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ A ਨੂੰ ਔਰ A ਨੂੰ use ਕਰਕੇ, so T1 plus T2 common ਹੈ, T1 plus T2 common ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਸਾਈਡਸ ਤੇ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਨਾਓ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ, ਸਿੰਪਲੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਇਕੁਏਸ਼ਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਬਟਰੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ then U will be eliminated, ਇਹ U ਦੋਵਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਕੈਨਸਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਔਰ ਇੱਧਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਬਟ੍ਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਔਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਬਟ੍ਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਹਾਫ f t1 ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਹਾਫ f t2 ਰਹਿ ਜਾਏਗਾ, and on simplifying it we will get the value of f, just simplifying it by taking the LCMs on the left hand side, LCM litta and simplify kita, we will get the value of f. So this is all about this question. Now the next question, if a point moving under uniform acceleration describes equal distances in times t1, t2, t3 respectively. So the point is describing equal distances and in time t1, in time t2 and in time t3. So similar to this question, but here we have the distances are equal, a, and this distance is also a if we take the point C here, because the distances are equal and the time for this is t1, this is t2 and this is t3. So similar to the previous question, but we are given 3 parts of the motion and the distances are equal and time intervals are different. So let us see ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਔਰ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੈਰੀਫਾਈ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। So this is the diagram you can see. So this is the first part of the motion, A to B, right? The distance is A. This is the second part, from B to C the distance is A. This is the third part, from C to D the distance is A. So the time intervals are T1, T2, T3. From A to B T1, from B to C T2, from C to D it is T3. So firstly taking the motion from A to B and supposing the initial velocity here is U. Again because initial velocity ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਚੱਲਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ A ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਪ੍ਰੀਵੀਅਸ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਦੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ T1 ਕਾਮਨ ਹੈ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਸਾਈਡਸ ਤੋਂ, ਸੋ T1 ਕਾਮਨ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ। Now we will take the motion from A to C. Again as I have explained in the previous question, initial point ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਾਮਨ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਸੋ A to C ਲਵਾਂਗੇ। A to C ਲਈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਡਿਸਟੈਂਸ ਹੈ ਫਿਰ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ, A plus A it will be 2A. The distance will be A plus A 2A, that's why our line ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਉਹਨੇ ਬਣਾਈ ਗਈ ਹੈ 2A, and the time is T1 plus T2. So because we have to solve this equation now, 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2 plus 1 by T3. So we require 1 upon T1, 1 by T2, 1 by T3. I have 1 by T1 here in this term. But from this term, if I divide by T1 plus T2, that will be cumbersome for us. So that's why firstly we are subtracting these two equations. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ subtract ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਇਹ benefit ਹੋਏਗਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ T1 ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕੱਟ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਕੱਲਾ T2 ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਉਰੇ pending ਰਹਿ ਜਾਏਗਾ। So ਦੋਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ subtract ਕੀਤਾ, subtracting 1 from third. This is 1 and this is third. Sorry, the numbers are missing here. So 1 from third, 2A minus A, it will be A. U T1 plus T2 minus this is 1, sorry. This is 1, this is 2. So 2A minus A, this is A, and U T1 plus T2 minus U T1, it is U T2, and half F T1 plus T2 square minus half F T1 square. ਇਹਨੂੰ simplify ਕਰੋਗੇ ਇਹ ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ। So T2 ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ common ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਇਸ ਲਈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਦੋਵੇਂ sides ਤੇ divide ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ। And similarly from the motion from A to D, sorry, from A to D, right? Here mistaken, A to D. From A to D the distance is 3A and the time will be T1 plus T2 plus T3. So again because we need 1 by T3, so subtracting third from fifth. So this is my third equation, this is my fourth equation, and this is my fifth equation. So fifth ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ third ਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ subtract ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਹਾਂ, ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ subtract ਕਰਾਂਗੇ 3A sorry, again mistaken, this is my third equation. So 3A minus 2A, what will you get? A, and subtracting these two terms we will get UT3, and again subtracting these two terms we will get this one. You can solve it like this. I show you, because we have T1 plus T2 plus T3 square minus t1 plus t2 square, a square minus b square. So a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b minus t1 minus t2. So a plus b, a minus b, t1, t2 will be cancelled out. And here we would have 2t1 plus 2t2 plus t3 into t3. And in front of it, I have a half f. Right? So ते इधर अपने को उरे बचया हुआ है u t3 प्लस और इधर a. So t3 नाल डिवाइड कर दोगे, you will have a by t3 equals to u plus half f 2t1 plus 2t2 plus t3. So in this way, you have also got 1 by t3. So आ तीनों इक्वेशंस अपनी डिराइव हो गया है क्या 1 2 and 3. Now what we have to do is कि जिमें जिमें उरे लेफ्ट साइड ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਉਵੇਂ ਉਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਡ ਸਬਟ੍ਰੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ. So left side says 1 by t1 is plus positive, 1 by t3 is positive, but 1 by t2 is negative. So what you have to do, you have to add these two equations, this one and this one equation. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਐਡ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਔਰ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਇਕੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਬਟ੍ਰੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ. So after adding and subtracting, you will remain with 3 by t1 plus t2 plus t3. So this is the thing we have to do. So ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ subtract ਕੀਤਾ a by t1 minus a by t2 plus a by t3, and on the right hand side you will get these expressions, and on the left hand side a is common, and from here u and u is cancelled out, 1 u is remaining, and here half f t1 plus t2 plus t3. So ਜਿਹੜੀ a to d motion ਵਾਲੀ equation ਸੀ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਇਹੀ ਸੀਗੀ 3a u t1 plus t2 plus t3 plus half f t1 plus t2 plus t3 square. So 3a upon t1 plus t2 plus t3. This is equal to the same term which we have get on the right hand side, t1 plus t2 plus t3. So this one. So is the value put hogi 3a upon t1 plus t2 plus t3, a cancel, and you will get the remaining thing which we have to prove.